Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, comment down below if you're an NbaYoungboy fan, JayDaYoungan fan. If you're from New Orleans, Baton Rouge, anywhere, let me know where y'all from. Let's get right into it. Okay, so NbaYoungboy's baby mama got hit up in the hood. I told y'all, man, that the beef that NbaYoungboy had and the fact that he just got caught for giving them the fake pee. And so he wasn't there to protect his third baby mama. If you guys didn't know this, NbaYoungboy has a lot of baby mamas. He has a lot of kids, almost close to 10. And it's hard for him to go and make sure each single one of those mother of his children are safe, man. Y'all gotta understand that some of them are still hanging around the wrong people, trying to go to hoods when it's late at night and everything like that. And the fact that she's in an orange Maserati, everybody and their mama are gonna recognize that car and know exactly who it is, especially when it's got that huge NbaYoungboy logo with the Jordan sign with a Glock in his hand. That's the NbaYoungboy logo, and it's on the back windshield of this tinted orange Maserati that NbaYoungboy's baby mama, Akola, was driving. Now she was parked up, and they were like by this little like picnic area right in front of the apartments, and it's a big parking lot, and the street is right there, and there's also a light. Now, everybody was turning up. She was turning up. They were basically playing Youngboy's music, even though they're not supposed to in that area, in that neighborhood, especially with the type of the neighbors that they have. They don't like him. And so now they're turning up. Then the guys that are with the girl, they go on their Instagram and start posting the pictures on their story with NbaYoungboy's baby mama, basically just telling everybody in the neighborhood that look who's here, and if you got a problem with them. That's exactly what ended up happening. So the guys that didn't really see that as being too fun, they ended up showing up, right? And they pressed the guys that were hanging out with NbaYoungboy's baby mama. Those guys, they were rolling up, pouring up Hennessy and everything, right? Next thing you know, out of the breezeway, and it's like the street light is flickering. So out this breezeway around the corner is dark. These two guys come up. They had masks on with the hoodies. They had the blue ones, right? And basically, they were like, hey, give it up. They tried to like hit him for a lick, hit him for a robbery. And because they know NbaYoungboy, he makes $16 million a year. So how much is his baby mama gonna get, right? So they're thinking she's gonna have some cash on her. They already seen her in the Maserati. These guys were dumb enough to already put her on Instagram when she didn't even herself post until after the shooting happened. So the guys came up, they were like, NbaYoungboy baby mama here, we know that, and we're looking for her. And so the guys were trying to say, nah, she's not here, right? They're trying to say, no, that's another person right in that car, that's not even her, that car's a rental. And they're like, yeah, BS, man, because a rental wouldn't have the NbaYoungboy sticker on the back windshield. And that's exactly when everything turned upside down, because the guys ran up onto that parking spot, saw the license plate, and they were mad that those dudes were lying to them, especially after the fact that they let him off with so many warnings before for riding through the neighborhood playing NbaYoungboy. And now basically these guys, they get mad because first of all, they can't hit no lick. These guys don't even have any, they don't have a lot of stuff on them. But they took whatever money was in their pockets, but one of the guys still has some money left over. That's why he was counting it. So now look, they take the money from the dude, then they start backing away, but without turning their back. So they start walking backwards. Anybody that knows anything about being aware of the certain situations, if somebody is walking backwards away from you and then they staring at you like that, and they all, if everything is the way that it was in this situation, you should already know that these guys are ready to let off shots and everything, that it's about to go down. So next thing you know, dude ups a FN and starts going crazy with the 50 shot. And everybody start hitting the ground. You hear the air coming out the tires, and the one bullet went through the door and actually hit NbaYoungboy's baby mama, because she was in that orange Maserati the whole time, man. She was in that car the whole time, and they knew it. That's why they walked to that parking spot, seen the license plates, started walking backwards, and then they let off at the FN. The FN doesn't really jam or anything, and it don't get that hot when you got the 50 round in it. So they emptied the whole thing, and luckily she's still alive, but she got hit in the leg, man, in the main artery of her foot, guys. And so she's leaking. Anybody that knows anything about medical stuff, if you get hit in the artery, that's dangerous. You about to bleed out. You could lose it all from that. And these dudes that are still there, they get up from ducking down and everything, right? And she's like, I'm hit. And they look at the womb and they're like, oh, nah, you good. You don't need to go to the hospital because that's nothing. It would if it hit your back and came out with a big hole, now that'd be something different. But you didn't have a organ hit. So, but just because an organ isn't hit doesn't mean that the main artery isn't gonna be a problem. And so they basically put a t-shirt on it and wrapped up with the t-shirt, and she just put her shoes on and literally went back on live. When she went back on live, this dude next to her is counting money. Like, he's only counting money because he just got robbed for whatever was in his right pocket, but the guys didn't touch anything in his left pocket. So they go back on live trying to make it seem like everything is cool. Like, hold on, didn't you just get shot? How are you on live bragging about getting hit in the foot and y'all not freaking out that the shooters just ran off and they're literally could come back at any second and spin the block? So that's when they hop in the car and they cut the engine on. And basically when they crank it, put it in reverse and go, that's when she hits record on the live. And then you see the live of them in the car driving. And when they're in the car driving, she's basically like, she was gonna go to a hospital first, but then the dude was like, nah, you don't need to do that. And so then she was like, oh, okay, I'm good. They said I'm good, guys. The hood says I'm good and that I got hit in the leg. And then she's like, y'all never been hit in the main artery, so you don't know what you're talking about. She's literally trying to be cool. Like, she's trying to make it seem cool to get shot, man. So I don't know about you guys, man, but that is not cool at all, man. I would not want to deal with that. And man, at the end of the day, she should just be thankful that the guys that she didn't lost her life, man. These guys backdoored her. And that's just plain facts, because nothing was going on to that apartment complex before she showed up and before the guys went on their Instagram to show who was there, because they went on and posted pictures of her on social media first. And that's how people even knew that where she was. And that's how they even showed up, because they know exactly what color bricks those apartments are. And so when they seen those color bricks on the apartments in the background, that's exactly when they pulled up to the back of the parking lot and hit the breezeway to come out. And they were just waiting until it was around dinner time. That way it got like, not like all the way dark, but it's like getting dark. The sun is setting. That way they can't really see too well when you're backing up and running away with the mask on like that. So these guys are still on the loose and could be spinning the block back. They weren't expecting her to be able to make it out. And so now that there's all these witnesses and everything, man, and the guys, they didn't even report nothing. So it's like everything is gonna stay in the streets. And so y'all gotta watch out, man, because the whole NbaYoungboy situation with his baby mama and everything is crazy. And it could have been retaliation from JayDaYoungan, and it could have been from a whole lot of other stuff. But keep in mind, NbaYoungboy tried to give the fake pee in the cup. He tried to put Gatorade in it. And they caught it because the person, they were like, wait, this is Gatorade. I can smell the orange and lemon lime. You try to mix orange and lemon lime Gatorade into the cup, and it don't even look like pee. It's sugary on the top. So that's what happened. He got caught up and got locked back up again. And then his baby mama, she tried to go back to she just had one of the cars, right? So she just started riding around and ended up in the wrong hood at the wrong time. It ended up getting blasted in her leg. She's lucky it didn't happen worse than that. And so condolences to her. Hopefully she has a good, quick recovery. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below what you guys think. And I'll catch you on the next one.